Hey guys, how you doing today? Today's video is going to be titled How Pain Sprouts Unexpected Strength and Deliverance. How your pain will sprout unexpected strength and deliverance in you. And what this means? This means that as you're going through pain, you will uncover your strength. You will discover your strength. You'll always know the strength that is within you. The strength that perhaps couldn't surface without your hardship. Um, this strength will ultimately free and or heal you. See, pain is a seed. Just like a seed has to break for it to grow. Your pain is often an act as a necessary breaking point that allows you inner strength and it emerges from within you. Your pain becomes the path to your deliverance, often from your suffering and from your fear, often from your limitations. See, pain pushes us into a survival, a type of mode. It's a survival mode, or it pushes us into an adaptation um, to adapt to what we're going through. Pain, your pain, my pain, the pain that people endure, that's a type of suffering. The suffering sometimes, um, often times, it's the catalyst that activates your strength. Believe it or not, this is the catalyst sometimes that gives you hope in the midst of your suffering. That's what pain does. See, and by you going through pain, this sometimes places you in a space of clarity. While you are suffering pain, you may gain understanding. Believe it or not, during your time of pain, you may even gain peace. Peace from that pain, the pain that you're enduring. You may gain peace through your betrayal. You may gain peace through your heartbreak. You may gain peace during your time of grief, your time of loneliness. This is what pain does to you. Pain can also lead a person to personal growth, a personal evolution. See, my emotional pain, the pain that I've been through, has taught me a lot. My pain has taught me how to do self reflection on myself and on the matter. My pain has given me self awareness. My pain has taught me about my vulnerabilities, my weaknesses, my strength as well. So your pain can do the same for you. Your pain has to be a teaching point in your life. This is when you no longer want to tolerate the pain. You don't want to accept what you're going through. This is you walking away from something that's trying to bring you down and you finding clarity and strength and a beautiful purpose within it. This is when you decide or you realize that this emotional pain is not going to have any control over me. This is when the pain softens your judgment as well. It gives you clarity, awareness of the people that's bringing the suffering onto you. And it's teaching you something. It's bringing love out of you in the midst of your pain. In the midst that you're looking at the people who are trying so hard to break you down. This is bringing and building into you a softness during your suffering. You're becoming more patient. You're becoming more kind towards others and even the ones who are causing you to go through this. See, pain opens up hearts. This is when you decide that this pain is no longer going to be that bolt, that rock that's bringing you down. This is when pain opens up your heart, and it's teaching you beyond the suffering, there's a beautiful journey. Your pain can also allow you to relate to certain things, not just react. Emotional pain does something. It does something during your time of betrayal, your time of disappointment. We often, when we decide to let this journey be a growth effort, we often emerge with a clearer sense of purpose during pain, after pain. See, this type of pain redirects you in a way from your illusions, your unhealthy attachments, your unhealthy temptations, and your false expectations. This is you allowing pain to teach you this way. See, when you survive emotional pain, it shows that you have strength and you have built character and resilience. This is what forges from your pain. Emotional pain teaches you that healing doesn't come from escaping, but from facing your wounds, facing your pains, facing your attacks, facing your disappointments, and it forces growth within. This is pain when it changes how you show up for yourself and how you show up for others. How you allow pain to soften that hardness in you and give you a heart of flesh. See, in essence, emotional pain is a mirror. It shows us who we truly are and where we've been hurt and what we must change in us. And it teaches us most definitely how to forgive. Forgive those who have hurt you. Forgive yourself, because some of you are pointing fingers, blaming people for your emotional pain where you have brought this upon your own self, from your choices, from your temptation, from your misdirecting your life. Though you may be going through difficulties, this pain often births wisdom. It's a type of wisdom that it takes time for you to collectively understand. And this type of pain gives you, I've spoken about it this 8 minutes, strength. This is a strength that shows character in you. And within that strength, it gives you such a beautiful peace. A peace that you're not battling with what you're going through. Like, there are, I'm going to say it, several Bible scriptures that beautifully reflect the idea that pain can produce strength and lead to deliverance in unexpected ways. Romans 5, verse 3-5 states, "Not only so, but we also glory in your suffering, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance, character, and character, hope, and hope does not put us to shame." Now, this verse teaches us pain leads to perseverance, which strengthens character and hope. God is the God who gives strength. And when God provides you with strength, this often emerges during your time of weakness. Your pain has a purpose. Your pain will mature you. Your pain will shape you. Your pain will most definitely complete you. Suffering pain is a part of life. But not letting the pain take a toll on you and to follow you into your next step of life, or into your next relationship, or into your next job, into your next city, into your next encounter, all depends on you. Depends if you want someone to help you with it, if you want to take a spiritual journey through it, or if you believe that you are strong enough to do it on your own. And unfortunately, this last one, believing that you can do it on your own, will cause you to collapse. You will backslide. You will start thinking of what people have done to you. It will bring sadness, hatred. So if you're working for a journey that you're not looking back, or you're not going to take steps back, I recommend that you take this journey in faith. You allow God to hold your hands and ask God to draw near you in your time of pain so that God can bring you deliverance. When you draw near to him, he will draw near to you. Psalms 37 verse 18 is a beautiful verse for what I have just stated. For the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. This is saying that God is not distant from your pain. God knows your suffering, and God is awaiting for you to rely on him. God is intimately present within us in our suffering. This Psalms 37 verse 18 says that God, he sees us in our pain, and he doesn't turn away from our anguish. Rather, God comes, he rescues us, he delivers us, and God perseveres with us as we are healing through this pain. God is with us during our struggling times. God offers reassurance if you align your faith with what you're going through. God offers love. God offers compassion. God shows us how to forgive during the time of pain and those who have caused this pain in our lives. God shows us how to forgive ourselves. See, God is a God of refuge. God gives strength. I can't say it enough. God tells you that nothing can separate you from his love. Nothing can separate you from his arm, his embrace. We see in the Bible several examples of individuals who face significant pain and suffering. Yet, through all of it, they found strength, and they expressed it in God's deliverance. That's what the Bible is teaching us. See, David, one that I've spoken of before, is one who found strength and expressed it through the deliverance that God brought to him. Before David became king of Israel, David faced relentless challenges. He was pursued by King Saul. He was let down by those who were close to him and haunted by his own missteps, meaning his own errors. He spent years on the run, often hiding in caves and living under constant threat. Yet, through it all, David learned through his faith how to seek strength and how to be comforted, but not through his own strength and comfort, but through the guidance of God. Through his heartfelt prayers that we can see in Psalms, despite the turmoil that David was going through, God delivered David. He delivered him from his enemies. He delivered him from his attacks, eventually raising David to a position of honor and security. Through it all, David had a calling and he had a purpose. And even though he was going through it, because he was close to God's heart, meaning that he relied on God, God not only healed him from his persecution, not only healed him from his misstep, not only healed him from those who came against him, God also aligned him with his purpose and his plan. See, David's journey captures vividly in the Psalms. This is all where it says the Psalm of David. This is his journey. This is what he went through. See, the Psalms remind us that even in life's darkness valleys, David reminds us that also, that hope and strength can be found in the nearest of God. When we make God our pillar, our number one support, God works everything out for our good. Where we may think that God is only structuring one situation, and until God is preparing, he has a blueprint in the midst of your suffering, in the midst of your sickness, while God is bringing healing, God is elevating and doing other things. In the midst of your brokenness, while God is putting you back together, God is also aligning other ways for your life. Understand that your pain is never wasted. See, in your moment of pain, your suffering, sometimes it's sacred. It begins in you allowing you to grow. Through your process, you may feel heavy and you may feel hidden. You may feel forgotten. It is within those moments, those very moments of sadness, those very moments of betrayal, the very moments of hatred and jealousy and feeling like everybody's against you. That is the moment that your strength is being formed. Your trials are not setbacks. This is your sacred preparation. The power of your deliverance, the strength that you are seeking is often a result of preparation from a divine moment. Your divine moment, my divine moment. When everything seems uncertain, that's when your spirit is being conditioned. Your spirit is being structured. You're being stretched beyond comfort, refined, actually beyond fear. What you may feel like a breaking point is often the beginning of you becoming new. A new person created in you and your brokenness and your pain and your suffering and your letdown. This is your new, your start over point. Deliverance doesn't just show up. It arrives in a response to what has been quietly building up in the dark, building up inside of you. You got to expect strength to rise from your pain and know that your deliverance is already in motion. God is developing a new you, a unshakable you, and giving you power within, power that you never knew that you even had. See, this strength is not a horn to ease, nor to be erased. Your strength can't when it comes from God. But your strength is born of the endurance that you had to have during your pain. Your strength is not built in comfort, but crafted in the fire of your faith during your time of pain. So pain and faith walk together. God is a God of power. That is why he is awakening something deeper than resilience in you. He is awakening a divine authority inside of you. God is forging through every tear, every silence, every question, every uncertainty, every moment of chaos. God is awakening you. You know why? Because you kept fighting. Because you didn't have the urge to give up. And if you did even had the urge, you kept going in the midst of thinking that you wanted to give up. So as it is written, but he who knows the way that I take, when he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. This is Job 23, verse 10. This is Job during his uplifting from his hardship. See, in closing, pain is not the end of your story. It's the place where God begins to reveal what was hidden within you all along. In every season of your breaking, God will and has built in you. In every moment of your waiting, God is working in you because you believe and you trust in Him and you put your faith in Him. Your strength is not just returning. Your strength is being reborn. Deliverance is not only your escape, it's about you, your emergence. You're coming out of this not just healed, but transformed. Let the pain, your struggle, your suffering, let it remind you in a peaceful way that purpose still lives within you. And let it remind you that your struggle is steering you through a holy expectance. And when you can't trace God's hands, or when you feel that you're losing grip, all you have to do is call on Him. With that trust that you know that if you open up your mouth and call on Him, that He will unfold the blockage or what is trying to keep you away from Him. I heard a beautiful quote, and it's from Vance Havner. God uses broken things, broken soils to grow a crop, broken clouds to give rain, broken grain to give bread, broken bread to give strength. It is the broken who becomes whole. Hold on to your miracle. It's not a spoken untrue miracle. It's a miracle that is on its way. It is so true that it is on its way, that it's already in motion. Another beautiful quote is, out of the difficulties grows miracles. And that is from Jean de Delabrea. Last name Bruyere, apostrophe over the E. And if you haven't already invited Christ into your life, I say to you, it's not only that Christ is the Savior of your soul, but Christ is the strength in every storm that you're enduring, and Christ will bring victory in every battle. With Jesus by your side, you know that you will never fight alone. Jesus stands with you with every struggle, and Jesus ends it in triumph. Just remember, don't do this by yourself. Don't try to stand within your pain by yourself. You have to know that your pain will sprout unexpected strength and deliverance in you. I love you with the love of Christ, and I pray to see you on the next video, and know that Jesus will always win for you at the end.